States Golf Association proudly presents the 1999 United States Open Championship. Payne reigns. After months of anticipation, the game's finest took on the challenge of this fabled golf course. Would this legendary Donald Ross masterpiece withstand the power and might of the world's best? The first to make his mark was Phil Mickelson. With his wife back home expecting their first child, Mickelson was playing inspired golf. Here at 13 for birdie and a share of the lead. After another birdie at 14, he alone held the lead. But no one was taking advantage of the Donald Ross bowl-shaped greens. Like everyone in this Open, Mickelson would need an extra supply of patience. Alongside Mickelson, David Duval, a patient player many had predicted would win this Open, and at 15 he showed why. A birdie here took him to 2 in quest of his 12th win in 18 months and his first major. But Mickelson was not giving up any ground. After a good chip shot, this to keep the lead. Both players parred the difficult 16th, and then Duval took dead aim at the par 3 17th. This was for a share of the lead at 3 under par. And it was never in doubt. At the end of the first round, the world's #1 ranked player found himself in a familiar spot at the top of the leaderboard with a bogey-free 67. Duval appeared focused and determined, but Mickelson was also a man with a mission.
I didn't fly all the way across the country and be away from my wife who's expecting to have a top 10 finish. I'm out here to attack and to see if I can win a golf tournament. Otherwise, it's not worth my time. I'd rather be home with my wife.
His par at 18 capped a strong opening round, matching Duval's 3 under par 67. Would the scores of both Mickelson and Duval stand? A constant drizzle had softened the greens, but many players would still feel the wrath of Pinehurst #2. Less than perfect approach shots would be denied. Greens in regulation for the field as a whole was just 52% in this opening round. But veteran players with major championship experience found inventive ways to par or better, despite the conditions. One of them, a North Carolina native, Scott Hoke, had posted 5 top 10 finishes at U.S. Opens in the 1990s. And at the par 3 6th, that experience would shine through. Hoke clearly had a feel for the Pinehurst sandhills. He would finish with a 71. But even a few non-locals were also getting the hang of the bunkers. A bit of artistry at 11 from the reigning Masters champion Jose Maria Olazabal. But after a disappointing 75, he withdrew, admitting to an anger-induced injury.
Golf Channel Classics, brought to you by Win Grips, the best grips in golf, where technology meets style. Lexmark, the printer company that goes to work for some of the world's most important companies.
Grape juice L'Orange makes a Cosmo more cosmopolitan.
The world's best tasting cosmopolitan starts with Grey Goose L'Orange.
Wealth management, global asset management, investment banking, and a wonderful game called golf. In golf, as in financial services, success is the sum of the confident decisions you make. UBS, proud partner of golfers and investors the world over. You and us. UBS.
The next generation golf fan deserves an all-new grand prize. For your chance to win a next generation Nissan Altima, go to golfchannel.com/Nissan Suite or enter live at the 2007 Nissan Open. Please check official rules for details.
Hello, I'm Vince Cellini. Join me this weekend for the premiere of Golf Central Primetime. Your favorite PGA Tour stars are in action along with a great cast of celebrities at the AT&T Pebble Beach National Pro-Am. Of course, we'll show you what happened, but we'll go deeper than that and take you inside the ropes into the lives of your favorite players. So put an exciting new spin on your weekend with the premiere of Golf Central Primetime, Saturday and Sunday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern on the Golf Channel.
The Golf Channel takes instruction to a whole new level. We'll turn back to last week, turn ahead to this week, and show you everything to turn your game around. The Turn, a part of Golf Channel Academy Night School, Mondays at 10 p.m. Eastern on the Golf Channel.
On Thursday afternoon, Phil Mickelson could relax a bit while others pursued his 3 under 67. However, it had been a frustrating day for Greg Norman. He was not at his sharpest, and even when he was, he fell victim to the Donald Ross design. Norman opened with a 3-over par, 73. For Davis Love III, however, the ball was spinning his way. Love was 1 over when he hit this one to 13. With help from this birdie, he'd go into the clubhouse with a round of 70. Meanwhile, the defending champion got off to a solid start with 2 pars and this putt for birdie at the 3rd. But Jansen would then falter to a 74 for the day. The day's fastest start came from none other than John Daly, who birdied 1 and 2, hit an enormous drive at the 3rd, and then played this deft pitch to set up his 3rd straight 3. He would give us back at the 8th, but just as quickly regain it at the 9th. At 18, he had this for a share of the lead. A disappointing finish to an outstanding round of 68, 2 under for the championship. 1997 British Open champion Justin Leonard had just birdied 13 to go 1 under par when he hit this approach to 14. That would get him to -2. Leonard would finish with a 69. Along with Leonard at 1 under was the straight-hitting Jim Furyk, whose accuracy was on full display at the par 3 17. Furyk would card an impressive 1 under 69 for the day. Late in the day came a charge from Rocco Mediate, 2 under at the 13th when he played this approach. He would pick up another birdie there and would move into a tie for the lead, but a double bogey 6 at 18 would drop him back to -1. 1 year earlier, Payne Stewart led the Open after 54 holes before losing by just 1 shot. And on Thursday, he was back on the attack. This approach to the 10th set up a birdie to take him to 2 under par. 4 pars followed, and then Stewart gave himself a chance for a rare birdie at the 15th. Dead center, and into a tie for the lead. Another player on a quest was Tiger Woods, intent on showing that he has the kind of game that can win U.S. Opens. With his tee shot at 17, there seemed to be little doubt about his ability to make something happen at Pinehurst. The eventual birdie took him to 1 under par. 1 hole later, he had this for a birdie finish. Tiger Woods headed to the clubhouse 1 stroke off the first day lead. Back behind Woods, Stewart still out on the course with 2 holes to play. And this great tee shot set up a birdie opportunity to get him to 4 under par and sole possession of the lead. But like the rest of the field, Stewart found out just how exacting number 2 can be.
This is a great golf course, and if you manage your game around here, then you can shoot in the red. If you quit thinking out there one time, all of a sudden you're going to flip it over a green and then you really got your work cut out for you. This golf course just tests everything. And I think it's a great challenge for us this week.
Stewart's only bogey of the day came at 18, and he finished with a 68, one stroke off the lead. After 18 holes, 4 players shared the honors at the top after rounds of 3 under par, 67. Another 5 checked in with 68s. A total of 23 players managed to get around number 2 with scores under par, while 11 equaled the par of 70.
Where are you now, Daddy?
I'm in Tokyo this time.
Is Paris far away?
Pretty far away.
Buenos Aires.
Do you know where Spain is?
Right under.
Gave way to sunny skies and light winds on Friday, and that put some fire in Pinehurst number 2. The main challenge was not getting out of the long grass, it was staying on the short grass. On this day, the average score of the 156 players would be 2.5 shots higher than in round 1. And no one took a harder hit than John Daly. His round was a struggle from start to finish, and his total, 77, was 9 shots worse than on Thursday. But Daly's misery had company. David Bergagno Jr. also followed a 68 with a 77. Tim Herron, who had shot 69 on Thursday, was determined not to stumble, and when this one dropped, he had 33, the lowest front-side score of the day. His nickname may be Lumpy, but his putting stroke is plenty smooth. Herron would finish the day with a 72, +1 for the championship. Meanwhile, 2 of Thursday's unsung heroes, Billy Mayfair and Paul Goytis, were hanging tough. Goytis showed some early brilliance with this approach to number 2. The end result, a 74 to join Tim Herron at 141. At the par 5 fourth, Mayfair gave himself a chance to take sole possession of the lead. Unfortunately for Mayfair, he would not capitalize on that birdie opportunity. Mayfair's only major stumble came at the 9th. After missing the green with his tee shot, he was forced to take on Donald Ross, and lost. Mayfair took a double bogey there, finished 2 over for the round, and 1 under for 36 holes. For Hal Sutton, things were looking up at the 9th. He was 1 over for his round when this putt tracked right into the center of the cup. Sutton, with a round of 70, joined Mayfair at 139. It had been a 2-day struggle for Jack Nicklaus in his first major championship since hip replacement surgery. Although he showed a flash of the Golden Bear here, Jack would miss the cut at +13. But he wasn't the only prominent player to have the weekend off. Greg Norman faded with a 78. 2-time U.S. Open champion Ernie Els followed his opening round 72 with a 6 over par 76. And the struggling Nick Faldo bogeyed 3 of his last 4 holes to miss the cut by just 1 stroke. But Colin Montgomery kept the international hopes alive with a second straight 72. And Jesper Parnevik did even better with a pair of 71s that put him in good position with 2 rounds to go, especially if he could summon some more of this magic. Much of the drama in round 2 came from the 2 young stars looking for their first major wins, Phil Mickelson and David Duval. And Duval wasted little time in staking his claim. This birdie at number 2 gave him the sole lead at 4 under par. And then, at the toughest hole on the course, the 5th, a rare birdie to 5 under. But his run didn't last long. Although this was a very good bunker shot, it wasn't quite good enough for the U.S. Open at Pinehurst number 2. He would need this putt for a bogey, and he would not not get it. Mickelson had scrambled to stay at even par for the day, but at the 6th, his luck ran out. Although this tee shot avoided the sand, it did lead to a bogey.
Starting out, I knew it was going to be a difficult day because of the wind, and it was. It was difficult to keep the ball in play off the tee and hit greens. That's the opportunity that this course presents. Although we're not seeing very low scores, par is still realistic if each shot isn't just perfect.
At the 7th, Duvall was pretty close to perfect. This to set up a birdie to get him back to -4. Then at the 8th, a par 5 converted to a par 4 for the Open. He was right on target again. And then the putt for the lead at 5 under par. Meanwhile, Mickelson continued to scramble, as only he can. He would sink that to save par at 9. Then, after Duvall suffered a pair of bogeys, Phil had this birdie putt at 12 for a share of the lead. Despite being in position to win the championship, Mickelson still kept it all in perspective.
If the beeper goes off, I'm taking a streamline to the airport. That's what's going to happen. She is doing everything that she can to not have the beeper go off. She's seeing the doctor every day. But again, if that thing goes off, I'm going to hightail it out of here.
Meanwhile, Mickelson had his own work cut out for him. This an opportunity for the outright lead. Many had predicted Mickelson would win this championship because of his innate ability to play shots like this one, saving him par at 15. But on Friday, even Phil's short game was getting a thorough workout. Still, a par here would give him the lead. It wasn't to be. He joined Paul Goytis and Payne Stewart, then at -3. Duvall also had bogeyed 16, but with this next tee shot, he'd ironed out his problems. 15 feet for birdie. But first, Mickelson had this one from about 40 feet. Then Duvall for a share of the lead. Two of the game's greatest stars had gone toe-to-toe for 2 days and found themselves together on top of the leaderboard at 3 under par.
Hi, I'm Rick. Can I answer any questions on your new CRM system?
Not really. It's pretty intuitive.
Got any questions for me?
The blinces are good.
Can I answer any questions for you?
Our system. Closing deals left and right.
With the right software, people can train less and accomplish more.
You blink, and they're in grade school. Blink again, high school. And again, college. Which we still haven't figured out how to pay for. Either I've got to save more, or blink less.
Putting minds at ease for 150 years. Northwestern Mutual. Insurance, investments, ideas.
Seamless swing starts with a seamless ball. Bridgestone's new P330s.
Cliff, leaving us after 36 years and taking all of that know-how with you.
No matter how slammed we got, he ran his floor like a well-oiled machine.
Holiday rush. It was midnight. And a huge shipment.
Master of logistics. Can do Cliff.
I started out, I had a worksheet and a ballpoint pen. But now we have a system that has all my processes, inventory tracking, change orders, just like that. You'll be fine. I'm going fishing.
With the right software, a people-ready business keeps right on humming.
I want to go fishing.
I'm Craig Cann. Join Tim Roseford and me tomorrow for the Sprint pregame. We'll get you set for round 3 at Pebble Beach. Gehrig and Mickelson, and Rich Lerner goes one-on-one with Las Vegas Entertainer of the Year, Danny Gans. We'll see you then.
On Friday, Nick Price began his Champions Tour career at the Allianz Championship. See if he can make a move on the weekend. Our second round coverage comes your way tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Mickelson and Duvall each had shot even par 70 on Friday, and only 3 others would better that score. One of them, Jeff Maggart, whose quiet 69 took him to even par after 2 rounds. Another was John Houston, who also followed a 71 with a 69 to join Maggart in 8th place, heading into the weekend. One of the day's most exciting rounds came from Paul Azinger. Zinger conquered the 15th green with his shot, then served up some more artistry 1 hole later. Zinger from the bunker at 16. Finished at 144, plus 4 for the championship. But perhaps the day's most courageous round belonged to Rocco Mediate, who was out to prove that his opening round of 69 was no fluke. Here at the par 3 6th to get to -1 for the championship. Then at the 15th to get back to even. Rocco would finish the day with a 72, plus 1 for the championship. American Brian Watts, a runner-up at last year's British Open, was looking to make his own move. At 11, he judged this approach perfectly. A 3 over 73 for the day kept him in the chase. Doing his own chasing was Vijay Singh. After a 69 on Thursday, he was looking to stay even for the day with this par putt on 6. Then at the 9th, for a frontside 34 and a round of 70, he was within 2 shots of the lead. Meanwhile, Payne Stewart had played the first 9 an even par, while just behind him, Tiger Woods had suffered a pair of bogeys. But at the 9th, Tiger looked to turn things around. That got him back to 1 under for the championship. He was still at that figure when he hit this approach to the monstrous 489-yard par 4 16. There were only 3 birdies all day on this brute of a par 4, but it turned out to be a missed opportunity for Tiger. He had another chance at 17, but once again, could not convert. In an Open Championship, pars are good, and Tiger did make a very impressive one at 18. His 71 kept him under par for the championship and left him in excellent position for the weekend. But Tiger and everyone else would have to deal with Payne Stewart, who was managing this golf course expertly. That pitch enabled him to save par at 14. And after a superb tee shot at 15, he had this for a share of the lead. But then trouble at the 16th, until this 3rd shot. And this putt. Payne Stewart, already the Open champion 8 years earlier, knows what it takes to win the national championship.
Any U.S. Open calls for great patience, and this golf course takes a lot of patience. You have to really think about where you want your ball to finish.
After a par at 17 and this par-saving putt at 18, no one played Pinehurst number 2 for the first 2 days with a greater resolve than Payne Stewart. As the only player to shoot 2 rounds rounds in the 60s, Stewart joined Duvall and Mickelson on top of the 36-hole leaderboard. Where 23 players bettered par for 18 holes, now only 7 were in red figures through 36. The cut came at 7 over par, and 68 players were within 10 shots of the lead going into the weekend. But some of the game's biggest names would have to wait until next year at Pebble Beach.
Does it have 270 horsepower? Fuel-efficient CVT technology? And faster 0 to 60 than Accord, Camry, and Acura TL? Performance once reserved for the few is now available to everyone. Yep, it's that good. The next generation Nissan Altima is here.
If you've had a heart attack or have heart failure, inside this little device, you just might find 10,000 more kisses, snow, 200 more football wins. This is an implantable cardiac defibrillator, a device that's always there for you, close to your heart, with the power to restart it in case of sudden cardiac arrest, one of the nation's leading causes of death. ICDs aren't for everyone. They're proven effective in treating some heart rhythm disorders, but only your doctor can say if it's right for you. ICDs are implanted, and as with any surgery, there are potential risks, and physician follow-up is required. In rare instances, ICDs may not deliver appropriate therapy. An ICD could give you many more bedtime stories, tons of hugs, and one more thing, peace of mind. Call 1-866-950-5550 or visit whatsinside.com. Then talk to your doctor. An ICD is just a little thing, but it can make the biggest difference in your life.
Because financial solutions have no borders or boundaries, UBS operates in only 2 locations. Everywhere. And right next to you. You and us. UBS.
Don't miss the Big Easy's FedEx Cup season debut when the PGA Tour's best hits L.A. for the Nissan Open. Next Thursday and Friday at 3 and 9 p.m. Eastern on the Golf Channel. Golf's home.
As play began for round 3, a host of young stars and seasoned veterans at the top of the leaderboard put on their game faces and prepared for battle. They came to the first tee with different backgrounds, different strengths, different golf pedigrees and resumes, but on this Saturday afternoon, each of them had the same intent, to make a move on moving day. Years ago at Hazeltine, Payne Stewart sank this putt to win the Open in an 18-hole playoff over Scott Simpson. But last year at Olympic Club, after taking a 4-shot lead into the final round, he came to the 72nd hole, needing a birdie to tie. Instead, the title would go to Lee Jansen. So Payne had come to Pinehurst with a score to settle, and with this approach, he showed just how focused he was. A birdie there got him back to even par for the day. At the same hole, and with a similar shot, Duvall got a much less desirable result. Duvall would bogey there and fall back from the pack with a front 9 of 40. Meanwhile, Tim Herron was looking to make his way up the leaderboard. After opening with a string of pars, he made his move at number 6. With perhaps the best shot of the day, Herron even impressed himself. Tiger was still 2 over for the day when he found sand at the 6th. And that bit of good fortune enabled him to save his par. This had the makings of a bogey for Payne Stewart at the 7th. But Payne's great approach enabled him to 2-putt Mickelson had this one for birdie and a share of the lead with Stewart at 3 under. Could Stewart now answer him? That would result in a bogey 5. Then, after bogeying the 9th, he had this to save par at 10. 3 bogeys in a row for Stewart. Now Mickelson had a 3-shot lead, but after this putt, it dropped to 2. Heron, now tied for second, left himself some work at the 15th. But he made it look easy. The other man in second was B.J. Singh, but with this shot at 13, he assured himself of sole possession of second, just 1 shot off the lead. Meanwhile, Tiger had settled himself after his stumbling start. Hitting fairways and greens, he'd strung together 8 straight pars, and this shot left him an easy 2-putt for number 9. Tiger would remain at 1 over for the championship, 3 shots off the lead. But up ahead, the leader was scrambling again. At 14, Mickelson would need to get up and down from here just to save par.
I wasn't really worried about what other guys were doing. I was more concerned about, as Bobby Jones would put it, old man par, because ultimately that's going to be the final say.
And at 15, the old man was about to get the better of VJ. Back to even par for the championship. Then from the rough at 16, he gave it all he had in an effort to get home. But that brought another bogey. He would bogey 17 as well for a round of 73 that left him at 2 over par with 1 round to go. Tiger's string of pars ended with a bogey at the 14th, but he came right back with his tee shot, the best of the day, at number 15. Mickelson missed the green and had this one to save his par. Pretty good effort, but on the greens of Pinehurst number 2, pretty good was not good enough. And so, a stroke lost for the leader. But for one of his pursuers, a stroke gained. Out at 16, Tiger didn't like this swing much. Something in the gallery seemed to bother him. But if that was a miss hit, it was the kind of miss hit that can make a golfer smile. Mickelson, on the other hand, was finding little to smile about, especially after this one missed for a second straight bogey. Now he was back into a tie for the lead with Payne Stewart. And this was Tiger's chance to join them. Another test of patience for Tiger Woods. On his next shot, he found some trouble, but that bit of bunker artistry gave him a chance to save par and gain another stroke on Mickelson, who had made a 3rd straight bogey. And that is exactly what he did. Like Woods, Duvall had steadied himself and played par golf through the back 9, including this great save at 16. He was +2 going into the final round. Now the only man at even par was Payne Stewart, with this chance at 17 to go 1 under. After a perfect drive at the home hole, Mickelson was in position to attack. A much relieved Mickelson with a birdie opportunity to end the day. Tiger needed this one to return to even par and a tie for the lead, but not quite. This was also to get back to even. brought Mickelson a standing ovation. Clearly, the Pinehurst galleries appreciated the special pressure Mickelson was bearing this week. Back in the fairway, Payne now needed a birdie to take the outright lead. And with this shot, he gave himself a chance. He had been in firm control of his game for 3 days. Stewart had the lead again with 1 round to go.
I wanted to give myself a chance to have, to win the golf tournament this year. And, I'm doing that right now. I have to go deal with it just as I had to deal with it last year. And, I think that I'm better than I was at this stage last year.
And now there was only Stewart under par and only Mickelson even, as Steve Stricker's 69 was the only round of the day under 70. Duvall, Mather, and Maggart all lost a bit of ground but stayed in touch. But for many players, moving day meant a move to the middle of the pack, while others moved toward the back, as this day was won by Pinehurst number 2.
Millions of people watch me cook, but I watch what I eat. Still, when my doctor checked my cholesterol, it was slightly higher than we'd like. We talked about statins, a good option. For me, he chose Zetia. It works differently. Statins work mainly with the liver. Zetia works in the digestive tract like some other medicines. But Zetia is unique in the way it helps block the absorption of cholesterol that comes from food. Zetia, along with a healthy diet, lowered bad cholesterol by an average of 30 points. That's 18%. It complements what I'm already doing.
Zetia may not be right for people who have ever had liver problems, are nursing or pregnant, or may become pregnant. Your doctor will decide if Zetia is right for you. Unexplained muscle pain or weakness could be a sign of a rare but serious side effect and should be reported to a doctor right away. Common side effects included tiredness and stomach pain.
3, 2... Cook it healthy. Ask your doctor if Zetia is right for you. Zetia, a different way to help fight cholesterol.
Okay, the presentation's tomorrow, so let's make sure we all know our usual responsibilities. Jeff, you keep feeding me old information. Dean, I need you to continue not living up to your resume. Sue, you're in charge of waffling.
Are you sure?
Jerome, you'll talk a big game, then do nothing.
Let's do it.
Rick, can you fold under pressure for me?
Like a lawn chair.
And Ted, you just keep thinking everyone's out to get you.
They are.
I'll be at FedEx Kinko's, where they'll help me design, print, copy, and finish the proposal.
Introducing FedEx Kinko's Direct Mail Services, the one place for you to...
Hi, I'm Bill Worrell, and I'd like to invite you to step out of the ordinary and into the extraordinary living here at Hilltop Lakes. Welcome to Texas country living at its best.
New homes by Alan Eason Builders on large quarter-acre-plus home sites are designed to make living here even more of a pleasure, with thoughtful open floor plans, ideal for entertaining and state-of-the-art energy-efficient building features. Here you can enjoy true resort-style living, or just relax among 4,400 heavily wooded rolling acres. This active and established community has all the amenities you expect and much more.
So it's all here. Alan Eason Homes at Hilltop Lakes. It's all about peace of mind. It's all about Texas country living at its best. We'd say it's about time. What about you? Visit our website, hilltoplakeshomes.com.
The players at the top of the leaderboard would have their hands full on this day, battling the golf course, the elements, and each other, while also controlling their own nerves to the pressure cooker of the closing holes. Each of them hoped to grab the advantage with a strong start. Stewart struck first with a drive down the center of the fairway, and this approach right into the heart of the green. And that one would go down to give him a 2-shot advantage. Mickelson would have to work hard just to save his par, but his opening hole nerves seemed intact. At the second, Stewart underplayed his approach shot and then underplayed his pitch. And just as quickly, his lead was back down to 1. fight back with this controlled iron shot. Payne regained his two-shot margin after Mickelson at par. Tiger had given back a stroke at the third, but like Stewart, he too bounced back. This pitch at the par 5 fourth set up an easy birdie. The PGA champion had held steady with a 34 on the front nine. Then at the par 5 10th, he took advantage of his length with two strong shots and this pitch to set up a birdie. Back to even par for VJ. But still at -2 was Stewart, and at the 7th, he looked to distance himself from his pursuers. And almost did. Mickelson now had an opening, and this putt was pure perfection. Now he was just a shot behind. Both players parred the 8th, but then both missed the green at the 9th, and that gave Phil another chance to show off his short game magic. But Payne was ready and able to match him. With a pair of pars here, the two leaders completed the front 9 and an impressive 34 strokes apiece. With the green slowed a bit by the rain, everyone seemed to be scrambling successfully. At 11, BJ nearly went from a bunker to a birdie. And a hole later, he made the difficult look easy once again. With another par save, he stayed at even par. At the 10th, Tiger had a birdie in his sights. Until the last roll of the ball. But number 10 would be a turning point for the final twosome. Payne hit this with perfect direction. But imperfect distance. Donald Ross had struck yet again. Then from closer in, Phil punched a sand wedge. One that the green rejected almost immediately. Payne's stance was awkward, but that shot was not up to his standards of this week. He had bogeyed par 5 on Saturday and would bogey it again on Sunday. From the bunker, Phil had little room, but plenty of game. He would make that to save his par. And so with 8 holes left to play, Mickelson and Stewart were tied for the lead at 1 under.
Golf Channel Classics, brought to you by Win Grips, the best grips in golf, where technology meets style. Lexmark, the printer company that goes to work for some of the world's most important companies.
Every day, Lexmark printers go to work for some of the world's most important companies, including 75% of the top banks, retailers, and pharmacies, and their performance gets noticed. Last year, the top U.S. independent test labs awarded Lexmark more laser printer awards in its class than any other leading printer brand. Isn't it time to put Lexmark to work for your important company?
Mizuno MP67 irons are the ultimate players club with the latest in cut muscle design technology, giving players more predictable trajectory and outstanding distance control. Demo the MP67s. Mizuno, your passion is our obsession.
Circuit City's the place to find the latest computers from Toshiba with the new Microsoft Windows Vista operating system, powered by Intel Centrino Duo mobile technology. Stop by a store near you or CircuitCity.com today to see Toshiba's huge selection of powerful notebook computers, like this Toshiba Satellite with Intel Centrino Duo and Vista Premium operating system. Now just $849.99 after $150 instant rebate.
I've always wanted a farm, like my grandparents used to have, with a stable.
you know, for the horses. A place where everyone can get together. Kids, grandkids, all my cousins, the whole family. And then pass it on to all the generations that come after me.
You once made a promise to yourself about your future. At John Hancock, we have the products you need to help build, protect, and sustain the future you've always wanted. John Hancock, the future is yours.
Non piangete per me, ragazzi. Mamma. E ho fatto tutte le esperienze possibili. Ho fatto... Damn.
There's a prize that the champions covet. $1 million payoff that fuels the competitive fire. Last year, the race for the Charles Schwab Cup came down to a single putt, with Jay Haas claiming the title. And coming to play in 2007, an infusion of major championship winners and legendary performers that will add even more fuel to the Champions Tour fire. Watch a legendary Champions Tour season unfold before your eyes on the Golf Channel.
On Friday, Nick Price began his Champions Tour career at the Allianz Championship. See if he can make a move on the weekend. Our second round coverage comes your way tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Mickelson's game seemed to be strengthening as the day wore on. At 12, he found the center of the fairway, and with this shot, set up a two-putt par. That was good enough to take the lead, as Stewart could do no better than a bogey. And now VJ was in a tie for second. And with this putt at 14, he had a chance to tie for first. Tiger, after parring 13, hit this one straight at the stick at 14. But just a bit long. At this point, he needed to seize every chance he had, and he seized this one. Now he was two back with 4 to play. Stewart was just one back, and he didn't like being there. After Mickelson parred 13, Payne had this to regain a tie for the lead. At the long 16th, the powerful Tiger Woods had an advantage, and he took it. This, then, was to pull within one shot of the lead. And the Pinehurst crowds would revel in Tiger's roar. Moments later, Mickelson had a lengthy approach to the same hole. But it wasn't quite long enough. Stewart was also shooting from long range. But he too came up short. Up ahead at 17, Tiger was in the bunker. And certainly not out of the championship yet. Payne's third shot to the 16th was perhaps his worst pitch of the day. And Phil's wasn't much better. And so it would be a battle of the putters. And what a stroke that was from Payne. Meanwhile, could Tiger match a save for save? A disappointing and ill-timed bogey. Back at 16, Mickelson Mickelson's attempt to match Payne's par. The bogey dropped Phil into a tie with Payne with 2 holes left. Woods 1 stroke behind them both. There was determination in Payne Stewart's eyes, and this shot to 17 proved he was determined to win the title. But the shot that Phil Mickelson hit said he was equally determined to win. The 2 balls together were not more than 10 feet from the hole, and yet they were 2 of the longest putts these men had ever faced. And so Payne Stewart had the chance to turn the tide once again. Could he steady his nerves, steady his hands, and pull 1 stroke ahead with 1 hole to play? At the final green, Tiger Woods had given himself 1 last chance. He needed to make this, and then hope that even par 280 would be good enough.
You know, I'm very pleased with the way I played, the way I hung in there. I grinded my butt off today. I think that's one of the things that I take away from it, is that I know I can win this tournament. There's no doubt about it.
But now only 2 players had a chance to win this championship, and one of them had a very good chance.
Stood up there and collected myself pretty well on 18 tee and hit a drive. I actually thought that drive was in the fairway, but I got up there and I had no chance to even think about the greens.
The goal of this shot was just to position himself for an attack on his 3rd. And he was able to do that. But now Mickelson was essentially back in a tie, and after a big straight drive, he could attack with his 2nd shot. Payne had just under 100 yards. Dead at it, but almost 20 feet short. Now, Mickelson had a birdie opportunity on the final hole of the U.S. Open. His valiant par placed him at even par for the championship. His fate out of his hands and into the hands of Payne Stewart. For Stewart, 2 putts to force a playoff, 1 putt to win the U.S. Open. club, Payne Stewart found redemption on the 18th green at Pinehurst number 2. On the final 3 holes, he had sunk 3 putts totaling nearly 50 feet. But the one he made at 18 is the one that we'll remember most.
I got to give thanks to the Lord for giving me the ability to believe in myself. And, you know, without that peace that I have in my heart, I wouldn't be sitting here in front of you right now. I never gave up. I kept playing. I kept plugging. I didn't hit the great shots at certain times, and then I did hit great shots, and then I'd hit great putts and 4 chips. But I got the job done, and that means a lot to me. I couldn't believe that I'd accomplished another dream of mine.